Here is the Avast Security News Roundup for the week ending March 10th, 2023. Google is giving VPN access to every Google One subscriber. Beginning today and rolling out over the next few weeks, Google One members starting at the $2 a month basic tier will have access to Google's VPN features through Android, Windows, Mac, and iOS. Google VPN is helpful if you need to hop onto the net from another IP or if you're sleuthing on your phone and want to avoid your employer peeping in on your browsing activity. The only bummer is that it doesn't offer the fine-tuned settings you get with a service like ExpressVPN or the Avast Secure Line VPN, which lets you connect through an entirely different country, which is helpful for watching Netflix in other regions. It's worth noting that your Google account still tracks your data as you move between websites. Read more at gizmodo.com. 160 gigabyte of Acer data is now available for sale on the dark web. Taiwan-based Acer Inc. confirmed a security breach today after a 160 gigabyte data dump of Acer data was offered on an underground forum. The breach, which appears to have occurred in February 2023, does not involve customer data, according to Acer. Bleeping Computer says that it contacted Acer for a statement and that it received the following reply from the company. We have recently detected an incident of unauthorized access to one of our document servers for repair technicians. While our investigation is ongoing, there is currently no indication that any customer data was stolen on that server. According to the information, the threat actor managed to gain access to a document server that Acer repair technicians use. This would explain why the attacker could not download customer data from the server. Read more at ghacks.net. YouTube gives the green light to strong language. YouTube has declared a relaxation of its continuous profanity regulations that were instituted toward the end of 2022. The company's recent statement revealed that the rules resulted in a more rigorous approach than initially planned. The updated policy now sanctions content creators to employ moderate and robust profanity without the risk of demonetization. YouTube has made further amendments to its rules, as previously announced in January. The new changes allow creators to qualify for some ads, even when their videos feature strong profanity in the initial seconds. In my opinion, this only degrades the quality of the YouTube channel. You will not find any profanity on my channel. Read more at ghacks.net. U.S. House of Representatives impacted by health insurance data breach. Sensitive information for members of Congress and their staff and family members has been exposed in a data breach, according to House leaders. The FBI was able to purchase leaked information from health insurance marketplace DC Health Link on the dark web. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy and House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries wrote in a letter. The data includes the names of enrollees, spouses, dependent children, social security numbers, and home addresses, according to the letter. This breach significantly increases the risk that members, staff, and their families will experience identity theft, financial crimes, and physical threats. It's already an ongoing concern, it reads. Read more at engadget.com. U.S. airports now have software to prevent aircraft from landing on taxiways by mistake. Pilots have to worry about more than just mid-flight crashes and bad weather. They also risk a collision if they land on the taxiway instead of the runway. Thankfully, they now have a digital safeguard. The Federal Aviation Administration tells Axios that 43 major U.S. airports are now using ASDE-X taxiway arrival prediction, a software platform that warns air traffic controllers if an aircraft is lined up to land on a taxiway by mistake. An aviator shouldn't endanger lives on the ground simply because they're inexperienced or fatigued. Read more at Engadget.com. How the FBI proved a remote admin tool was actually malware. On Thursday, the U.S. government announced that it had seized a website used to sell malware designed to spy on computers and cell phones. The malware is called NetWire, and for years several cybersecurity companies and at least one government agency have written reports detailing how hackers were using the malware. While NetWire was also reportedly advertised on hacking forums, the malware owners marketed it on a website that made it look like it was a legitimate remote administration tool. Read more at TechCrunch.com. Microsoft 365's newest assistant will point out when you make stuff less accessible. The new accessibility assistant for Microsoft 365 Office software is like a spelling or grammar checking tool that will instruct users on how to prevent and correct accessibility issues in real time when creating content. A new person-shaped icon will be used to flag the location of accessibility issues across your work, such as low contrast between text and background. That's the most frequent accessibility issue that occurs in Word documents, according to Microsoft. The Accessibility Assistant will begin rolling out in the coming weeks and will eventually replace Microsoft 365's current accessibility checker. Read more at TheVerge.com. This week's must-read on the Avast blog. Read Avast's announcement about the release of Avast One Platinum. This comprehensive package offers greater protection from new and evolving threats, as well as 24/7 premium technical support for IT issues around the home. Read the article at the link listed. Did you know? When Disneyland was opened in 1955, Tomorrowland was designed to look like a year in the distant future, 1986. Quetzalcoatlus, the largest known flying animal ever, was as tall as a giraffe. It may have used its powerful forelimbs to pole vault into the sky. Frederick Bauer invented the Pringles can, and when he passed away in 2008, his ashes were buried in one. Retailer Circuit City founded used car dealer CarMax. My 2003 Buick actually came from a CarMax dealer. Just thought you might want to know. That wraps up another week of the Avast Security News Roundup. Stay safe, stay secure, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.